Welcome to the bold adventures of Karl Gottlieb, a campaign game of winged victory. My name is Karl Gottlieb, and I'm 21 years old. I'm a Prussian from Königsberg, and a few months ago I volunteered for the German Air Force. After completing my training, they assigned me to the Western Front in the Flanders to join JASTA 15. Here I am, on July 1, 1917, at my new home. The airfield looks bumpy with basic facilities, but they are not an obstacle for me. Eric Hoffman, on the other hand, has a dull attitude and regrets the poor conditions here. I also met the commander, Hauptmann Dreckmann, who seemed to be rather, picky. He immediately set me airborne for a brief flight to familiarize myself with the surroundings. I've just took off from my airfield. Let's gain some speed while we head to the front. The throttle is set to its maximum power, but the speed is still 1. After my ascent to level 1, we can move 1 hex ahead. Then, we can move the speed cue halfway to the throttle. It's round 2. This time my speed is 3, so I move 3 hexes ahead. Again, I shift the speed cue halfway towards the throttle. I want to gain more speed, so I keep level flying for a few turns more. Now we have enough speed to zoom climb. Zoom climb requires a preparation movement, and it bleeds speed by half the drag. The preparation value for my Albatros D2, while flying at low altitude, is 2. Thus, I move 2 hexes ahead, and then I zoom climb. I have to reduce my speed cue by half the drag, that is 3, so I move the speed cue to 4. Just to shift it back to 5 when I update the speed at the end of the round. A new round begins, and I decide to keep climbing. I'm performing a sustained climb, and this time, climbing bleeds speed by the full drag value. So I need to move the speed cue to 2, and then update it to 3. I'm climbing 1 more level to be sure to fly just below the balloon. It's time to level off and to gain some speed. I wave to the observers as I fly by their nacelle, and they jolly return the salute gladly. Let me show them a bold maneuver of mine. I want to perform a turn while climbing around their airship. Since I'm already climbing, I don't need any prep. However, I have to reduce the speed both for climbing and for turning. The total speed loss sums up to 6, pushing the speed queue to -1. Once updated, the final speed for the round is 2. As I soar above the balloon, the sight of the no-man land is stunning and terrifying at the same time. I'm grateful that I will stay away from there. Today, at least. It's time to head toward the aerodrome. I don't want the commander would worry for my fate, or actually, the plane's fate, more probably. I have to plan the descent in advance, minding I have not to gain too much speed, nor I have to overshoot the aerodrome. I'll take it slowly, this first time. I don't need a preparation movement for diving, and I will gain speed as many points as the number of levels dived. I think that diving 1 level per round will make the job. I'm almost there. Now it gets tricky. Too fast and I will crash landing, and too slow and I'll stall to death. Better slowing down a little bit. I have to admit it, I'm shaking. But if I slow down a little more, I'll plunge to my death. I need to stay focused and hold my nerve. Let's put the throttle to idle and we are on the ground. Are you wondering how my landing was? Let's find out. I have a +1 die color malus for being a recruit. I'm not wounded, nor I have any damage on board, to thank God. I've landed at my aerodrome. That gives me a 2 dice color bonus. That will balance my lack of experience. I have to roll the white die, and the result is a rebound landing. I have to assign 2 damage points to the structure of the plane. I think I need more practice. As I get off my scout, the adjutant looks at the ripped canvas of the wingtip.
Watch out, son! We'll have to repair that damage. Your mechanics won't be happy that haul.
Better head to the barracks.